Cut it. Cut it. Whatever, bro. You know? Like, whatever. I'm not gonna. I told you, bro. This is not. Sorry, it took. First of all, let me apologize. Sorry it took so long. I had to shave because I was about to get on. I was like, oh my god, I haven't shaved in like a forever. And I look horrible, dude. And this shirt was all full of cat hair, so I had to like fix it and all that shit. So it took me a minute. So I'm sorry about that. But you know, what do you care? What do I care? What do we care? Nobody cares. Fuck it. Who cares, right? Because this team doesn't care. I'll tell you that much. This team does not care. So why should we? Okay. I can go. You know, I wrote stuff here. I can go crazy, blah 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 blah. But you know what? Christmas, taking it easy. Let's smoke some shit. Let's just get into it. And see what happens. Okay, right? We're gonna see what happens. Okay, cool. He cultura, he cultura, he cultura, he cultura, he cultura. However you say it, that's how you say it now and forever. I don't make the rules, I just make the rules. I am Studio Mogura, Studio Mogura, PayPal.me/Studio Mogura, Cash App, $Studio Mogura. All donations go toward the making of my independent film. Seriously, we need a lot of help on this. Go check out my IMDb. I have the links always on the page. You can always check out the information on the website, studiomogura.com, and you can check out the casting call and see what it's all about. And I'm trying to put my first feature film together, and I can use financial help. So please, all donations go toward the making of my independent film. If you include your name in the memo, it will be included in the end credits as well as the IMDb listing, and you will get producer credit for that. So that's a really good deal. Also, if you don't, if you don't want to go ahead and just donate like that, and you want something tangible, buy my book, available on Amazon for $9.99. Full Moon Nights. It's a chronicle of the Miami rave scene in the early 2000s. Basically, like a bunch of stuff that happened to me and my friends as we in our raver days, and I made a book about it about a rave that used to go down here in Miami every month for like for like 2 years and something, and it was like one of the craziest events ever. And then and then it ended, and like a lot of people forgot about it. So this book is about, hey, this thing happened and stuff. So please check it out. Please support. All donations and support will go toward the film, go toward the helping out my studio, and allowing us to go ahead and do a bunch of projects that we have lined up. So thank you very much for that. Okay, so moving on. I mean, this is gonna be brief. I'm not gonna sit here for fucking 30 goddamn fucking minutes and rant about a last minute fucking shot by the Pacers. And it's not even about last minute shot. Pacers kicked their ass that entire game. The Pacers are better than us. The Pacers are better than us. Like, let that sit and fucking hurt you, because that's the truth. God damn it, the Pacers are better than us. We're not better than the Pacers. We're not better than a lot of teams. We're not a good team. We said this before. We're gonna end up being going like 50-50, riding the three games, 2 games, 4 games, 5 games under 500, getting back to 500, going 1 game, 2 games over 500, and then dropping back all the way. It's gonna be just like that the whole fucking season. So we're basically a playing team, and maybe we'll make it into the first round. Maybe if we make it into the first round, we're gonna get knocked out by Boston, Milwaukee, whoever the fuck we face. So there you go. That's the season. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, moving on. I'm disillusioned, man. The Heat got their asses kicked. The Jets are just on a tailspin to like fucking hell. And even though the Jets, it's really weird because I'm not supposed to be upset about the Jets because we didn't expect them to be great, but now they had a chance and then they kind of flubbed it. But whatever. It was a good season. I'm happy about where they stand and they have a good future. The Heat, on the other hand, I don't feel good about the future of this team. I don't feel good. You know what? After today's game, you know what today's game proved to me? We're old. We're not young. I thought we were a young team. I thought Bam was still a young guy. I thought Hero was young. I thought all these guys were young. I thought Butler still had a couple more years in him. I thought Lowry still has 1 or 2 years in him. Nope. These guys are all broken. These guys are all old. These guys cannot compete with the younger people coming into the league right now. They just cannot compete with the people coming into the league. They cannot. Like this year, a tidal wave of talent came into the league, and a lot of younger guys can hit the three. A lot of younger guys can play, and we don't have guys to compete with that. The only motherfucker I want to keep around right now is Hero. He's the only guy that whenever you need a shot, he'll make a shot for you. Everybody else is absolutely unreliable. Bam is completely unreliable. Bam has like 3 games, and he does really great. And where has he been? Where has he been? Where's Bam been since that? Since the road trip? Even during that winning game, that win streak, I felt like we didn't really see a lot of Bam from that. But he's been non-existent. Why are you taking the day off? Why are you taking the game off? There's no time to get out. You're gonna get plenty of time off in fucking Christmas because you know what? We are a shitty team, and we don't get prime time games. Okay, so we're not playing on Christmas Day. Your ass is gonna be home opening presents with your family. So why aren't you going out there and putting it all? Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler is the equivalent to Wade in his last year. Absolutely broken. Absolutely like can't just stay on the court. You know, has one or two, three, one, two, maybe he'll have like 5 break games this season. That's it. The rest of the games is going to be a mixture of him being mediocre and him missing the game because he's injured. He's going to miss 75% of the season. For sure. I think he's going to miss at least half of the season. 50% of the season for sure he's going to miss. You know, and is that worth it? Is he going to be able to last during playoffs, or is he going to miss all the playoffs? Why are we playing him if he's injured so much and if he's so broken? Don't play him. Don't play him until fucking next season. Don't play him until after the All-Star break. Don't play him until after the All-Star break. Don't play him until after fucking look how long you did and you took with the conditioning with Oladipo. Why are we not doing the same thing with Jimmy Butler? Why are we not fucking just sitting Jimmy Butler, not letting him play until fucking, you know, the playoffs? We're gonna have the same equivalent record if, you know, he plays shitty, or if we don't play him, and we lose games like we did today. Like it doesn't matter. We're gonna be playing. We're gonna make the playoffs as a playing team. So just sit him. Fuck it. Sit him and let him rest and let him get better because he's apparently fucking broken. I don't want to hear this shit, man. Like, don't tell me that you're one of the best players and coming out here, you're at the level of LeBron, you're at the level of Durant, all these stuff when you can't even stay on the court, bro. Like those guys stayed on the court for years, man, years before like now that they're actually having to deal with injuries. Jimmy Butler, no man, you haven't gone the distance. You've only gone the distance, really, honestly, like I would say twice, bro. Once when you did it in the bubble, which a lot of people don't want to give you credit for. And the other time was, you know, last year. And even last year we didn't go the distance. So can you make it? I don't think so. Not right now. He's not proving to me that he can make it. He's not proving to me that he can last this season. And that's it. If Jimmy Butler isn't going to last this season, then the season's a loss, bro. Because we definitely cannot win anything against anybody if we don't have Jimmy Butler. Like, I know we have a lot of guys and a lot of talent on this team, and I believe in this team, but we need Jimmy Butler to be a championship caliber team. And without him and the defense that he brings and you know and the like all-star kind of plays that he makes and the momentum changing plays, he won't do anything. Hero is still not. He's trying to do it in the fourth quarter. He's trying, but he's not. He's too nice about it, you know. I didn't need to see Bam take one goddamn shot in the fucking fourth quarter. And Bam goes and he takes that shot and completely kills the momentum of the fucking thing and totally misses it. And you knew he was going to miss it. You knew he had sucked all night. And he was just, what the fuck are you doing taking that shot? What the fuck are you doing taking the shot, Lowry? Like, no, Lowry and Bam had no business even coming near the ball. The whole only person that should have been touching the ball the last 5 minutes of the game was Hero. That's it. Like, do everything you possibly can to just get the ball into Hero's fucking hands, and that's it. Look, man, I love Strus. I have always, you know, I've been a big time proponent of Strus, and I really liked his game. But right now he sucks. Right now he's terrible. He's absolutely terrible, and he's playing himself out of a job. Both him and Duncan Robinson are absolutely unreliable. These are two guys that are killing us right now because we cannot compete in any kind of capacity with the three. We cannot. We need to be able to hit the three. And these guys are like two guys that are supposedly some of the best three-point shooters in the league ever. Duncan Robinson breaking fucking all the 3 records of the Heat. And do you really feel like he's that good? No, you don't. He sucks. He's absolutely trash. He's trash. He's absolute trash, dude. I'm sorry. You know, I hate to call somebody trash like that, but you know, in terms of the game, he's not offering anything but in return. He's someone he's expendable. You can cut him. You can cut him tomorrow. And our team will be no different. We won't lose anything because he's not doing anything on this team. And Max Strus is the same way. So I'm sorry, like Max Strus to me right now this year, He's playing himself out of a contract. Like, there's no reason to keep his ass right now. Like, why are you gonna keep Max Strus? He only had one good season. He was only capable of one good season with us, and now it's just, he can't keep it up like this. If he keeps it up, with this kind of slump, this slump turns into, oh no, this is actually who he is, and it's gonna flip. And that last year was a fluke. Last year was just him playing at his ultimate best, but he'll never be able to attain that again. Because we've already established that with Duncan Robinson, that he'll never be as good as he's ever been. He'll never get any better. Duncan Robinson will not get better. Duncan Robinson is done. Okay, Max Strus at this point is showing us that that's it. He's not. There's no higher ceiling to Max Strus. He's not gonna get any better, and that's a real shame. Because I at the beginning of the season I had high hopes for him, and he was had a couple games where he was really showing that he was trying to be like Jimmy Butler, an all around guy. But he fell off the face of the earth, and that's it. He went on this fucking 3-point slump, and that killed his confidence. And so far, he's not the same player. And if he goes and he takes into the paint, he gets absolutely demolished because he has absolutely zero confidence in himself. So there you go. There's that. And we can criticize every single freaking person and find something really terrible to talk about. And that's why I'm like, what the hell? Why am I gonna do this to myself? I don't want to do this. Fuck that shit. I liked how Hero played, man. Hero came out, he hit that 3 and is ready to go, but nobody fucking plays defense anymore. And I don't know what to tell you. They shot the fucking bed. Wake me up when we're fucking 5-10 games over 500. How about that? I'll start caring then. Until we're like literally 10 games over 500, there's no reason for you to give 3 shits about this team. There isn't, because there's no chance for us to win. That's the NBA. The NBA does not work. We're like, oh, maybe this like lesser team who's has a bad record, maybe they'll win it. No, not gonna happen, bro. If we're not the best team in the league, we're not gonna win. That's the downside to the NBA. If you're not the best team, you're not gonna probably win. It's not like that anymore. I mean, it's really hard for like an 8 seed to go in there and win. It's not like football or anything like that, where it's like it could happen. Injuries are such a big deal, and injuries are a big deal in the NBA. But usually by that time, the best teams are on a roll, and we're not gonna be there. We're not gonna be a part of it. So let's just accept that shit right now, because if we were gonna be a part of that, we would know it right now. We would be like 1, 2, or 3, 4. Like all the teams that are 1 through 4, those are the teams that are really gonna be competing next season, or for the championship this year. And we're not part of that. And even our guys at full strength are not good enough to compete with other teams that are like half strength. So what are we talking about here? So blow it up, man. Fuck it. Right now, that's the only solution to me is blow it up. Keep Hero. That's it. Hero's the only motherfucker. He was the guy you want to build his team around. Everybody else can go. Thank you for your service. We tried. We appreciate it. It was nice while it lasted. This was a good team, but this was the last remnants of the big 3, and this is Pat Riley's last hurrah, unfortunately. So too bad we couldn't get another shot. But last season was a good try, bro. Last season we came close to getting to the finals, and we just couldn't hit it. Just couldn't make it through it. Jimmy Butler was great. Jimmy Butler was good while he lasted here. I find I really appreciate everything he's done. I love him. I love his personality. I love him for him to stay, but he's just not healthy enough and not enough to be considered a superstar. And he's not someone who's on the court enough to be considered a superstar. He's just not. He's not. I don't give a shit anymore. You want to be considered a superstar? Well, play and let me see you and let me win games. But you're not winning games. You're not playing enough. You're taking too much time off. Yeah, at this point, there's nothing we can do for you, dude. You're pretty much just here on out for the rest of your career, and I don't know what to tell you. Because we're the kind of team that's willing to waste a roster spot on UD that offers absolutely nothing. So, do we really even care as an organization? No, I don't think so. So yeah, I don't know. I'll keep watching this team, of course. I'll keep watching the season because I love this team and I love the organization, whatever. And I love the game, so but I'm not gonna really hang anything on this team anymore and really beat myself up or even beat them up because it is what it is. They are what they are. Um, there's enough of a sample at this point. Um, there's no need to go crazy about it anymore. So we're not gonna go do that. So yeah. So we're cutting this one off now. Next game Monday, Timberwolves, 7:30 p.m. So after that we'll have another Heat Cultura for you. I wish I was a little bit more festive considering the holidays and stuff. But this was a tough loss, man. It was a really breaking loss because you come back from down all that, tied up, really exciting, and then boom, guy kills you with this like insane 3-pointer from almost half court. So it's like that's the game now. And I've been saying it for a while now. It's like 3-pointers are what win the game. Not even defense has no chance. How do you defend that? How do you defend? Oh, well, we messed up and we didn't cover him. And some guy left. Bullshit. You didn't cover him because that guy was literally half court, bro. Why would you cover that guy and when he's half court and he's not Steph Curry? Why would you cover him? Nobody would ever, and no team, nobody, everyone would let him go. Everyone would give him that space. That guy took that shot like to fucking win the game, and he hit it. It was his night, and that happens a lot with the Heat. They always let one guy we've never heard of before, and you're telling me, oh, Halliburton's this, Halliburton's that. He's the real deal. He's an all-star caliber. Blah blah blah. Yeah, sure, okay, whatever. We'll see. Show me. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you say. Show me. Don't tell me. Show me, because if you're beating the Heat, that's not showing me. Win the fucking goddamn title, bro. Because even the Celtics haven't showed me. They haven't won a title. So, you show me. Stop talking, Pacers, and show me. We tried to show you last year, and we almost did, but we came up short. So did the Celtics. So, yeah. I have no. What do you think? What do you think the Pacers are gonna do this season? You think the Pacers are gonna fucking go and win the goddamn title? No, they're not gonna do shit. That's why there's a stupid ass loss. Because we're not even losing to teams that are like gonna do something. No, we're losing to teams that are not gonna do anything. They're not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, this guy's a great player. He probably won't do it against anybody else. Don't know what to tell you. I really like I told you before in previous Hikuturas, I've been preaching Highsmith a lot. I told him, I said he was good, play him more. The more you play him, you're going to see more out of him, and he's someone that you can rely on. He's a good PJ. I have been saying it. He was a good replacement for PJ Tucker, and he is. So use him like that. But we're not using him like that right now. We're just kind of throwing him out there and hoping he does some shit. But we don't have like a set play for him like we did for PJ Tucker. Give him that corner 3 play. What the fuck are we doing? So yeah, it is what it is, bro. I've got like a bunch of stuff here, but I'm not gonna give a fuck anymore. And if in case you're wondering, the 10th of the Dagger, the 10th was the Dagger means that this guy Halliburton had 10 threes, and the 10th one was the last one that he in the game that killed us. So that's why the 10th one was the Dagger, as quoted by E. Reed. Okay. All right, man. So we're gonna cut it there. Monday, 7:30. That's what we're gonna do it. Right. Sorry about that. I like to come with the energy even in a loss and stuff, but this is just like, whatever, dude. Fuck you. So I'm just gonna chill here. Go on a Christmas freaking National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Laugh a little bit, and enjoy the holidays. That's all you can do. And then hopefully we come back on Monday and do something. But are we? It's the Timberwolves. I don't know anymore. I don't know if you can beat anybody anymore. So I don't know if we're going to win that game. You can't tell me, oh, yeah, we're supposed to win that. We're going to win that game. No, we're not. You tell me we're going to win that game, you're telling me actually we're not going to win that game. So that's how I am right now. This team is... And you felt it tonight that this team is pretty much a hole opened up underneath this team where it's like Jimmy Butler got hurt because he hurt and he was hobbling, and it was ridiculous that E. Reed and Crowdy didn't notice it, but he was like limping in the second quarter, dude. He twisted it then, and then at the end of the game when Hero tried to take that the shot after this guy after he tied it and then Halliburton took his shot, Hero tried to come back with 2 seconds left and he took his shot, but he stumbled and he twisted his ankle. So how is he? So you mean to tell me? I mean, we're gonna come in Monday. We're gonna, they're gonna have all this time off. We're gonna have, Saturday, Sunday, and then gonna come Monday, and those guys aren't gonna play. Jimmy Butler's not gonna play. Tyler Hero's not gonna play. Kyle Lowry's not gonna play. Bam might not play. All these guys are gonna come on. They're not gonna play. And to me, you're gonna tell me, oh well, they're all hurt. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I hope it is. I hope they're hurt, and it's not that they don't care anymore, because I'm starting to feel like it's they don't care anymore. I'm starting to feel like they just, they're not really taking this season seriously. And like when they began the season, they assumed that they were gonna be like they could like not take the season seriously and still win, but now they're not taking the season seriously and losing, and that just makes them like they don't care, I don't know, like, have they lost faith in Spo? Because, well, what is Spo's rhetoric and all his bullshit and everything when you're losing like this? When like what good is his advice and all that stuff when he keeps on putting in guys that are just not coming through. There's no reason to have Duncan Robinson on this team anymore. Get rid of him. And Max Strus, he's playing himself out of a job. Plain and simple. Just like that. Playing yourself out of a job. If you're gonna fucking kick off some fucking goddamn rookie, send him to the G League, well, maybe you should send fucking Strus, and maybe you should send Duncan Robinson to the G League and give one of those rookies a chance. Because remember Kyle Guy from last year? Kyle Guy is better right now than both of these guys. For sure. But what happened to him? Who knows? So, I mean, don't tell me it's not true, because Duncan Robinson's shit right now. Strus is playing like shit right now. A lot of guys are playing like shit. So, there you go. All right, so we're out of here. He cultura, he cultural, he cultura. However you say it, that's how you say it. Now and forever, I'm Studio Mogra, Studio MOGURA. PayPal.me/Studio Mogra, Cash Apps, $ Studio Mogra. All donations go toward the making of my independent film. If you want, go ahead and purchase my book, Full Moon Nights, available on Amazon for $9.99 or on Barnes & Noble for $16.99 for the hardcover. It's a chronicle of the Miami rave scene in the early 2000s. Mature audiences only for a lot of drug use and, EDM crazy shit and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so, Merry Christmas, and hopefully we come back on Monday and get a win, man, and get back on track with this team, because right now it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all, man. At all. We're deep enough to know. At least I am. At least I have seen enough from this team to know, okay, we're not really capable of competing with all the other teams that I've been looking at. And I know our records are really, really close. And I know a win streak here and a win streak there, and we're back on top, man. And we're back in the fourth. And I'm like, yeah, okay, we could do that. Sure, I see that. I can see that totally happening. And sure. But you know what? Show me. I can see it happening in my mind, but what good is that? What good is the fucking seeing it in my mind and imagining, oh yeah, we can do this? What good is that? Doesn't do me any fucking good. What does me good is you actually doing it. And I'm at a point with this team and with any fucking sports team that I'm a fan of. You know what? Show me. That's what I say. Okay, if you're down 4-15 and you expect to fucking win, show me. Do it. They almost did it tonight. I was sitting there, I was like, all right, you're going to win this game? Well, show me. You better win this fucking game, because, we got to win this game. So if you're going to win, you better show me. And they had that big-ass comeback, and I was like, oh, wow, they were almost going to do it. And Hero ties it up, and I'm like, here we go. And then this guy wins it. And it's like, well, you didn't show me. You fucked up. That's how it is. That's how it is in the league right now. You don't win, you're not good enough. And right now this team is not winning, and they are not good enough, dude. Not good enough at all. So don't let these, like, even when they win and if they go on a fucking, honestly, if they go on a 10-game winning streak and they tie up the record, they're up 5 games on 500. Don't trust this team. Don't believe it. Don't believe them. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt anymore. Fuck them. They don't deserve it. This team does not deserve. This team has not done anything. They went to a bubble final and got killed by LeBron. They were like sacrificed to the NBA at COVID gods. And then last year, they fucking came up short because when motherfuckers got greedy. And a lot of the season has been motherfuckers being greedy and motherfuckers being like, just stupid. And so, a lot of these losses could have been prevented. A lot of these losses were like them just like, what's going on, and letting it slip through their fingers. So don't trust this team. That's what I'm gonna say. Be a fan of this team, love this team, and be a fan of the players. And we like all these guys. These guys are great, and they're cool to have and stuff. But I don't trust them. I don't trust any of them. If I had to choose somebody to trust right now, it's definitely Hero. It's not Butler anymore. It's never. It's no way. Not Butler. Not Butler because you can't trust him to even be in the court. You know, I trust Hero, man. That guy will hit a shot. If he takes a shot, I'm pretty confident it's going in. Everyone else, I don't have a goddamn clue. So yeah, sorry, we're supposed to end it. So yeah, whatever, man. Merry Christmas and don't freak out. Just freak out.